Guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode on the channel. Today we are playing more of Starfield. Now we left off and we've just been to Londinium and we have found out exactly what is happening, right? Heat leeches are basically baby terramorphs, and obviously they go onto ships, they go onto anything. So they've obviously been transported off-world, they've spread across the entire galaxy, and we also know that Victus, who is Hadrian's dad, Hadrian's clone. Hadrian is a clone of Victus, but they are essentially, we know he's behind a lot of it. We know he knew about it, and he knew about the plant, and he knew what it could do, and he basically is responsible for all those deaths. So let's continue where we left off. I hope you're well. Make sure you got your drinks, your snacks. Let's do this. Okay, so yeah, we've got to go to. We've got to go. Yeah, I'm crippled, bro. I need a doctor, bro. Is what I need. I need a doctor. Is what I need. Where have we got to go? Have we actually got to go in there? Speak with Victus. Oh, we're at Alpha. Wait, am I at Alpha Centauri? Oh, you want to sit in the pilot seat? Right, cool. I can't tell you, bro, how messed up my ship is right now. For some reason, they wanted me to get into the pilot seat. I could have done it from navigation. That was strange. That was strange. I don't know why it didn't just let me do it from navigation. It wanted me to go and do it this way, which is really odd. Or like it just told me, that.
Vessel again. You're advised to leave this orbit immediately. The United Colonies will not be held responsible for any harm you suffer by proceeding. Let me check my logs.
Okay, oh, it's just what we had before.
You can proceed.
Yeah, we've had this before. We've had this before. Why is he? Bro, you just saw me leave, sir. Come on, bro. Stop it now. Right. Yeah, we've got a lot. We've got a lot of healing to do, bro. There you go. Now it's like saying to go to. Oh wait, maybe it's just me. Yeah, maybe it's just me, bro. It's just me, bro. My bad. We've got a few things to do though, because I want to. Obviously, this is what we're going to do, but I want to go to a. I want to repair the ship. I need to repair the ship. The ship is busted, bro. Obviously, when you destroy ships, I might actually have to just attack some ships, you know, gather some resources because we're so low. Also, what I'm going to start doing, I dropped a load of stuff on the floor. Wish I hadn't have done that. I should have just dropped it in my ship. Don't know why I didn't think of that.
So, were you eating at the Sage Brook? Or is it just a quick snap from the Terra Brew?
I mean, that's up to you, Sarah.
Need some work done? Hey, what can I do? Sure thing. We'll get it fixed up. Good as new.
Nice. Right. Cool. Let me see what you have for sale. I'd like to view and modify my ships. Let's just have a quick look.
How about it?
Before we go and talk to Victus, which is going to be a madness. Is there any way that I can upgrade? I've not got many though. I have upgraded it. I have like done quite a bit. Nah. Let me see what ships you have for sale. Right, so now we've done that. Where is the nearest doctor here? So my guy is busted.
By the way, Captain, the Sergeant will be...
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
Hotel and shopping. Yeah, I don't know where. I think it's round here somewhere, bro. I think it's in the next area, actually. Yeah, I think it's in the next area. I think we've got to go to the next area. So this is just like the coffee stuff. I think you've got to go over here, essentially. I think you go into that next section where we're going. To the Mass District. I think it's in the Mass District. I think. One thing I'll say is, because the game doesn't have a map, because it wants you to explore obviously each area. I think that's the whole point of this. Is we don't need to have a map. We want you to explore. I get that. Would have helped a lot if you had a map. You know, it wouldn't have taken that exploration thing away from me personally. I would have preferred a map.
Yeah, what is it?
So you keep saying that like I'm talking, but I'm not. Is she gonna come over here or? My guy is so crippled. Like I need so much, bro. That's for room. I'm sure it's somewhere like over here. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's somewhere around here. We haven't explored it anyway, so it's good to have a little exploration and see what's going on. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. It's hard to see, even when you like look it up. It's hard to figure out where it is. But it's annoying me hearing it going off all the time, so I want to get all the status effects off. I just don't have the stuff for the status effects.
Rifle?
Just doesn't add up. Spaceport has anti-xeno protocol.
Okay, maybe it's not here. I'm just getting confused. Right, it's doing my head in, bro. Just hearing it going off all the time, bro. It's annoying. The thing is it's not even. It's just I can't sprint. I can run. But I can't sprint. Because there's no map. I'm sure there's people that have probably done maps, so I need to just look. I'll just look up a map, most probably. Okay, let's just go and talk to Vaymoron. Let's go and talk to Vaymoron. Let's go and talk to him. Let's see what he's got going on in subsection 7. Let's get the truth out of him. The question is he I think it's obvious that this guy is not a good person. Might as well get our gun ready, to be fair. Oh bro, you would not believe.
Your friend has to stay here.
This is gonna be interesting. Oh bro. It's me, bitch.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Don't play dumb. We know you're behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Talsessi. I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinian? Yeah, that.
I haven't been to Londinian in many years. Why? Is there some way I could be of assistance? Were you able to recover what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more. We can't make an accusation yet.
Good news, then. So, what exactly
Well, actually,
are
we
you
can.
doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
I know you're involved in the attacking of Talsessi and New Atlantis.
Now, what in the heavens would make you claim something as ludicrous as that?
Because you're the only person who knew about the Lazarus plant could be weaponized. Should it aim better when you bomb Londinium? We found evidence that you're trying to attack.
That's quite the claim, Captain. I hate to think what would happen if such a patently untrue statement reached the ears of the cabinet.
Oh, don't worry, bro. I've
Perhaps
got
I
evidence.
can convince you to keep this among us.
No, no more lies. Confess, or I turn over what I found.
You know, you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then? I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau City. New Atlantis. My doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon.
He is crazy.
Being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Because you're a madman and a murderer and you live to sow death. To work on something that long, this seems personal. No better way to show you see what a deadly weapon they have in the Lazarus plant. Associate, who have you been working with?
All in due time. First, I want to see if you're truly as astute as you appear. So why would someone like me go through all this trouble?
It's a personal issue. This seems personal.
You couldn't be more right. The attacks were a correction.
What?
When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once. Halting the spread of the city's Terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Wow. You just said it took you years to use the plant outside Londinian. You killed them for nothing. That information should have been handed over, secured, kept it from ever being used. You didn't even trust your own people in the... You didn't even trust your own people in the UC?
These were the final days of the colony war, Captain. The Freestar Collective had spies everywhere. I was concerned that if word got out, the Collective could swoop down, start breeding Lazarus plants, and overrun our worlds with waves of Terramorphs. Just like what was happening on Londinian at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death, it was the only option that made sense at the time.
Maybe it is better that few people know about it. No, but it's those secrets. Yeah, you can't justify it.
Now,
You can't
but in
justify
that
that.
moment, I wasn't about to add another dangerous variable to an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero.
You've
I
done this.
become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New
Who?
Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about his legacy. Hang on. So you murdered UC Systems because of some slight against your honor. You're sick. So I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever. Orlays, why did that name sound familiar? How could you have coordinated all this from in here? And why the hell do you care if the UC wants you as an advisor? Orlays, why does that name sound
Can't
familiar?
remember the many lives you've taken.
The guy that we
Orlays
killed.
was the man whose death you brought about around the moon of Etheria, the pilot of the Warlock, the man I had to eliminate to hide my secret.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I messed up there. Why do you want to be an advisor, bro?
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday. A new face would be needed, of course, but it wasn't an impossibility. Though now, I'm Not so sure.
This guy's a nut job. I don't want to. Bro,
There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other.
This guy's a
And we
nutcase.
all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
If you're waiting for me to say thank you, we're going to be here a while. I suppose there have been some benefits to all this. What kind of honours are we talking here? They'd be honouring me for cleaning up your messes. If you're waiting for me... No, this one.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful.
This guy's really trying to turn this
And let's
around.
not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives.
No, bro, you don't get out
I'm
of this, though.
simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine.
No.
I've already sent along the evidence of Orlays' role in the attacks to the Cabinet, leaving out my own involvement.
Yep, well, I'm about to reverse that,
All
bro.
I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays and Orlays alone. After
No.
all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
No. I enjoyed this talk because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last. You know, I'm not sure what I'm going to tell the Cabinet. Fine, I'll make sure everything is pinned on the lays. You think I'm just going to forget the fact that you killed people to accomplish your good works?
And how many have you killed to get where you are now? There are no great works that don't cost lives, Captain. Whether it's winning a war or digging a tram tunnel. So we sacrificed a few dozen in the attacks to possibly protect millions. That seems like a fair exchange to me. I only hope you'll see the same and leave my name out of the discussions to come.
Bro. What kind of work are we talking about here?
Hunting down criminals and other threats to the United Colonies. I expect they'll give me a bit more free range once this is all over. You would help me, like you did with Orlays. Track them down and keep them from doing harm to the United Colonies. Impossible, though. If the Cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
Yep, well, you're done, bro. I hope you enjoyed the talk because once I tell the Cabinet, it'll probably be your last.
That is a pity, Captain.
Yep, it is. Bye, bro.
But I'm in no position to negotiate. Though we needn't be enemies, you and I. Just think about the opportunity I've provided here. There are more on the horizon. If you do the right thing.
No, I don't like him. No, I don't like him, bro. I'm sorry, this guy... What is in here? Okay. Nah, bro. Bro's not living. Bro is done. Have I got mid pack? Nice. Right.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
What do you mean my friend has to stay here? My friend's coming with me, bro. I'm not going back in there, don't worry about that. This is crazy. Like, there's always another way, bro. Is anyone here a medic at all?
Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant?
Look, it was a man named Dr. Reginald Lacey who participated in the attacks. Actually, I'm still gathering some info, so I'll get back to you. Victis confessed he organised the attacks himself.
I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew. Why? Did he say why he did it?
He said he was trying to fix the damage done to the sun and name, make you and him into heroes.
It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're telling us that the attack on New Atlantis was Victis's responsibility, just like the dooming of Londinian?
That's it.
That's insane.
Isn't it just,
All
Sarah?
that, just to help restore the family name. How did he ever think that was going to work?
And that's what I
Well,
thought.
once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again.
He deserves punishment. He asked we leave out his involvement in the attack, says to consider the lives he's helped saved. Why do you think what do you think the cabinet will do to him?
My hope would be that whatever connections he's got to the outside world disappear. Make sure his future schemes and machinations stay in his cell with him. But honestly, I'm not sure. He's in a unique position and has done a special kind of harm to the colonies.
I would say he deserves punishment. He asked we leave out his involvement in the attack, says to consider the lives he's helped save. He asked to leave out his involvement in the attacks, says to consider the lives he's helped save. He deserves punishment.
Exactly. Bring justice to
sorry.
everyone he's hurt.
The guy saved people, but
So
he's
I
also
guess
killed
that gives
people.
us our
All
final
for his
answer.
name.
Nothing left to do but head in and see what the
I'm
cabinet
sorry,
thinks of it
bro.
all.
I'm sorry, not
Unless
sorry,
there
bro.
was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs.
I don't think there is really. Nothing else on which method of dealing with the terminals are you two leaning towards?
Microbe is going to make the cleanup a whole lot quicker.
Yeah, I think so.
If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again,
I think the
that's the way to
microbe.
go.
100%.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math, and a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in, see if they have a preference.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. So both approaches to clearing our worlds are effective against heat leeches.
They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Aseles seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
Why did bro enjoy that, though? Why did he enjoy saying that? What kind of risks are there if we decide to bring back the Achilles?
Aseles aren't hostile to
Aseles,
humans,
sorry.
but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly.
Yeah, I remember
But
this.
they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Aseles, we're at least dealing with known risks.
I see what you're saying, yeah. Right, so what do you think the cabinet will do when they learn about Victis' involvement in the attack?
It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him.
Right, nothing else on mine. Let's head in
Here we go.
Yeah, I don't really care about Victis, bro. He's a liar, bro. Let's just quickly see. Do I have any medical things? See, look, I have this. Oh. What, does that heal? Health. Is that healing it, though? Or is that making it worse? you know what I mean? Like, what is that actually doing? Is that healing it? Pain. Taking health damage, Expento 2. Frostbite severe. Didn't it say if I take that, it gives me more? We'll just try it one more time, but if not, I'll have to go to a doctor. Yeah, it doesn't. I think that increases it. I think it increases it. Don't know how it works. Don't have time to wait for you guys, bro. I've got places to be, people to see.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
That's correct, ma'am. It was a deliberate attack. Yes, but don't worry, we found the culprit. Is that second report from who I think it's from? Yes, but don't worry, we found the culprit.
The second report claims to know the perpetrator as well. Did Reginald Orlays actually commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays?
The report isn't the whole truth. Orlays helped, but Victis organised the attacks. Hadrian, I think you should tell him. I'm sorry, I need a moment to verify something. That report isn't the whole truth. We'll go with that one.
It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use Terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room.
Right, okay.
Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
Absolutely, absolutely. Play an emergency recorder snippet.
It just transformed. A Terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Facts.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered. Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough.
No worries about it.
We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Victus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately.
Nice. Nice. Good. The world will be better off without Victus. Whatever the Cabinet thinks is the right course of action, ma'am, I would request his life be spared. He did help us against the Terminals, after all. What's going to happen to him?
That will be up to the Cabinet to decide. But I don't appreciate our mercy being taken advantage of.
Bro, I'm saying this guy had his chance. I would request his life be spared. I don't think so. I think that it's up to the Cabinet to decide. If they decide that, then fair enough. Whatever the Cabinet thinks is the right course of action.
It's well past due. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand.
They gave him
with
mercy.
the threads you brought together here.
He could have told them.
The Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches. The 3 of you have likely spared thousands of lives.
Absolutely.
But it now falls to the Cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the Cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
Cool.
A sound decision, Madam President.
Agreed, that's the right call, ma'am. I believe the other factions should be involved in securing the Lazarus plant. Securing the plant isn't enough, it should be wiped out. What sorts of measures will the UC be taking to protect the Lazarus plant?
Well, luckily the natural hostility of Londinian makes keeping out trespassers relatively
No, it needs
easy.
to be destroyed.
But will ensure its growth is contained. That access to the plant is only permitted via highly regulated clearances, and that our troop presence on Londinian is increased.
No, securing the plant isn't enough. It should be wiped out.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Hard for anyone to commit new attacks with the plant if we erase any trace of it. I'm shocked you don't want to destroy it. Is the UC planning to keep this for themselves? Destroying it and asking the Freestar Collective to help proves the UC has no ill intentions.
Yes, absolutely. The UC has to be as transparent as possible from now on.
Absolutely, yeah.
Otherwise, we could be risking a second colony war.
That is an idea with some merit to it.
Absolutely.
Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our two factions.
Two birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the collective in the removal process. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain.
It's no worries.
So then,
just made sense.
To our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
I still had questions about the methods. Do we need to do anything? Shouldn't destroying the Lazarus plant be sufficient? Terramorphs have caused enough damage, they need to be wiped out quickly with the microbe. Deploying the cases to safest route. I think I really wanted to do the microbe because it kills them off quicker, but we know Aseles can live on a human world, very little risk. They know the risks. They've already lived on a planet before. I feel like when we're getting rid of the source and to get rid of the Terramorphs, you know, Terminals have caused enough damage, they need to be wiped out. Being quick isn't always the right thing, maybe the safest option.
Let's continue.
Deploying the Aseles is the
I'm in
safest
full
route.
agreement.
Yeah.
No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
Yeah, very true.
Here's hoping they'll be kept on a short leash.
That, madam, is most certainly the plan.
Order, please.
Yeah, I think the
And
safest
Major
option.
Sinan?
I don't want to,
Dr.
but
Walker,
at the same time...
you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the Captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD.
Let's go!
As befits such a group, the Cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
What does that mean?
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, man.
What's a Class 1 citizen?
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies, or done great things for its cause.
Okay.
Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the penthouse is...
Shut up.
rather impressive.
Bro, shut up.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Wow. I think that was that 10,000? What did I just get? I didn't even see. Wow, man. Let's go to the mat station. So I think we just got to speak to Tuala now. So we've got a penthouse. Where is that though? Or do we need to buy the penthouse? I have no idea. Where are we right now? Let's have a look. Yeah, my status is going down, so I think I've just got to leave it and it will go down. Talk to Sam Coe. It's done. It's done. I think we've actually done those missions. So if we go here... let's just have a look. Wow. So, wait, where is missions? Right. So, that's all of them done, bro. We've just got 2 more. So we've got 2 things, 2 faction things here. We're gonna do, now we've done like, look at all these UC ones we've done, bro. We're gonna do a main mission now, because we haven't. And I think we should. Wow, man. Wow. It's not even that many missions, but it also is. On an expedition headed to San Co. Another constellation will be going to Freestar Collective Space. So let's do... let's do the empty nest, yeah. So where is... One thing I want to find out is where do I go to basically... I need to find a medic. Should we go to residential district? Oh, bye Sarah. I've just got to basically try and get up like a... I need to get up like a Starfield map. To basically help find stuff, because there is so much here. This is like residential stuff here. Doesn't really work. Let's just have a look for it. Let's just have a search around. So if we go... Oh, this is like a food place. Just searching around in places we haven't done yet, but just to see what's going on, to be honest. So we've got this Pioneer Tower. We should have... I know we can buy a home. I don't know how it works. Okay. So we could go for a drink if you want. There's got to be a way we can buy these places. I just don't know how it works. There's got to be a way to be able to figure out.
Shayla, B40.
But Centurion Arsenal? Like, what is this? Let's go in and just find out what this is. Oh wow! Oh wow!
I have mixed feelings about it, but
Sales are up significantly since what happened at the spaceport. People want to feel safe. Welcome to Centurion Arsenal. It is my absolute pleasure to assist you with any purchases or questions you may have. All sales are final, but that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be pleased with your purchase. You have my word.
Okay, let me see what you have for sale.
I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
Right, let's see what you've got. Oh my gosh, man. Some of these guns are crazy. These are all modified ones. I've actually got, like... Yeah. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of that. It's good to just explore it. We've done, like, what I would call we've done that faction. I think that actual moment is done.
It's getting pretty late. What time is it?
I don't know what this is. Apollo Tower apartment. Floor is inaccessible.
Mercury is much cheaper. Got the mortgage. We've seen 7 apartments so far.
Home shopper. So how do I talk to a home shopper? That's what I want. I want to be able to talk to a home shopper. Like, what is that? CJ's? Is this it maybe? Because these are different shops.
Thanks for stopping by. Life in New Atlantis moves. I've got all your basics, right?
Well, we'll see. Oh yeah, you have got some stuff. You've got some stuff. I wouldn't say you got tons though, sir. You have just got...
Have a good one.
You have just got the basics. I'm looking for the apartment shop, man. I'm looking around for that, really. Because I'm now entitled to get that stuff. Even though I think some of it's going to be like astronomical in terms of price anyways. It's just cool that I can get it. Clothing. Orion Tower. Could it be this? No. Well, this is clothing. I want to see what's in here. Oh my gosh.
Please let me know. You won't find a large.
Let me see what you've got,
you'll
bro.
be satisfied with the selection.
Let me see what you've got, bro. Oh, bro, I need... Are those just... Oh my gosh, look at that, bro. He's got quite a few. No, I like this. Yeah, we're getting this. Yeah, that's mine. Thank you.
I'll see you again, I'm sure.
Gotta equip that, bro. Look at that fit. So much better. Okay, I can't find... Oh, there's medical, look. Right, it is around here. So medical's here.
I'm not feeling that bad.
Doctor's office. Right, okay. Doc.
Welcome to Reliant. If you're in need of medical assistance or require supplies, I am sure we can accommodate you.
I need help, Doc.
All right. What can I do for you? Well, you certainly do need a doctor, don't you?
Pay 500.
We'll get you feeling better in no time. Here you are. Right is rain.
I could use some medical supplies.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Right, so what do you have? So we want a treatment. Treatments. We need ones that are treatments. They're really good. So that's really cool. I love that. So it tells you what it treats. So we need the ones that are treats, to be honest. Right.
May you remain in good health.
Thank you, buddy. Let's get out of here. Let's go towards... We should really go to Samco, shouldn't we? Oh, I wanted to see where I could buy the apartments. I'll probably look it up after this episode, just so I know, and then do it with you guys.
It's taken weeks of talking to get my wife.
But it's just like there's just so much here that I have no idea where I'd even start looking. I thought it might be that Orion Tower, but
Saw your ship come in.
and this is where the constellation is. We have not been here in what feels like forever. Feels like forever. Let's go. What I'm going to do.
While we're here, perhaps we should check in with Mateo or Noel.
Well, can I?
You've got something for me?
Could you? Wait. There's so much here. So who's Sam Coe?
Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed up. He should be back by now. I'll let him handle the introductions. If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
Okay, what can you tell me about Barrett?
His mind is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his knack for being in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything.
Okay, and who's the Eye? Who's Vladimir?
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir runs the station. Brilliant astronomer. Years of practical experience.
Okay. And so what should I do first? I think it's time we went on our separate ways. Do you mind if I ask some personal questions? So what should I do first? No, I don't really want to ask that. How did you know there was an artifact on Victoria?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Okay. Let's go... Let's do the personal
Ask whatever
questions.
you'd like.
Do you have any religious beliefs?
My parents considered themselves to be enlightened, but their lives were so busy they rarely pursued their beliefs. By the time I was old enough to start questioning these things, the idea of following any organized religion was almost an afterthought. It's not that I don't want to believe in anything, it's that my scientific mind is often at odds with my spiritual center, having been out there, in the Starfield, seeing all those magnificent wonders with my own eyes.
Yeah, I bet.
I need answers, not religious theory. I'm sorry if that disappoints you, but don't worry. While we're on this journey together, I fully intend to respect your religious beliefs.
Oh, she's really lovely. What do you consider your areas of expertise?
You mean, apart from being the chair of Constellation for the past 5 years? Well, let's see. I pride myself with my aptitude for astrodynamics, calculating optimal trajectories for grav jumping. That's been quite useful in the past. And as far as planetary exploration, my area of expertise is botany. So, don't worry. I won't let you eat anything that might put you in the hospital.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to do for fun besides exploring?
Exploration is my entire life. I consider it both a career and recreation. That being said, I will make a confession, but you have to promise to keep it between us. Before I graduated from school, I was in a band. And no, I don't mean the school band. I mean a rock band.
Nice.
We called ourselves Ironic Comet. A ridiculous name, I know. But we were just a bunch of teenagers getting together and having fun. And before you ask, no, I wasn't the lead singer. I actually played the drums. The band never really went anywhere, of course, but those were good times, and I remember them fondly.
Aww.
Bye.
Oh, bro, Sarah's awesome, man.
I am at your service, Captain.
Hi, Vasco, you okay? She did say to talk to Mateo, didn't she? What? Mateo? Oh, I have all this now. Oh, let's explore the lodge quickly. Completely forgot we could do all this. Who didn't let me at first because I hadn't spoke. Look. Wow. Gonna take the hat off. The hat's not suiting him. Yeah. Gotta do the sensible things, bro. Take that hat off, bro. Yeah, that's better, that's better, that's better. My guy's looking clean, bro. Right. I'm actually addicted to this game.
Perhaps we could spend a bit of time relaxing rather than planning. Yes?
Oh, I thought you meant you had something you wanted to talk about.
Bye for now.
What's in these doors? Look at this. I'll take the cred stick. This is incredible, man. What? Oh. Anyone in here? Bro, this is so awesome. What? I wonder if there's any Easter eggs in here. Guys, let me know in the comments if I've missed any, by the way, or if there's any here. It'd be really cool. I am having a look around, because I can imagine they're the sort of... Bethesda are going to be the sort of people to throw in Easter eggs left, right, and centre for their games. Look at this. Oh, sorry. Oh, I like this. I like this. I like this. Someone's got their mind, bro, in a state of peace, bro. This goes all the way back. What? Oh, yeah. Whose room's this? No. Economic. I don't think this is yours. I don't think this is yours. Deck of cards. I am looking around just to see if there's any kind of things whatsoever. So there's the Achilles on that poster as well, guys. Let's go, in here? Whose room is this? No idea. It goes right round. This is incredible, bro. This is unbelievable. Look, a little board meeting room. Imagine this, bro. This is what future homes look like. Oh. There's the watch case. There it is. It's in game as well. That's awesome. I'm gonna keep it there. There's no point taking that. That's awesome. Wow. So what is this? My room? I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, this is awesome. They've got a bar up here, dartboard, a cooking station. What an awesome place, man. Wow. Right, Matteo, are you around here?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
I
Bet
don't
you
know
never
which one's
expected to
mine.
end up involved in something like this. This is all exciting.
I've already spoke to them. I've already spoke to them. Let's go, Sanko. Right, let's start.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
And you must be Sanko, the Visa collective expert. Don't overwhelm me with a welcome. I never leave. Speaking of family, you two related?
No. Funny story, caught this one stealing my ship. Only reason I didn't turn her in is because we have the same last name.
Dad.
All right, that's my one.
And you must be Sanko, the Freestyle Collective.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
Good to meet you, Cora. Glad to meet someone. Aren't you a little too young to be in that space?
There's no you have to be this tall sign for space.
The package may be small, but she can handle herself. You'll see.
Good to meet you, Cora.
Nice to meet anyone brave enough to fly the frontier.
Know a thing or two about spacecraft, do we?
Hey, don't spook our new friend. Frontier's a fine ship. Honest. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition?
Only that it was in Freestar Collective space, not much anything that gets me out of there works for me. Only that it was in Freestar Collective space.
Sure enough. That's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the Freestar Collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact.
Okay. Anything I should know about Aquila?
Yeah, don't piss off the Freestar Rangers. As far as the Collective is concerned, they're judge, jury, and executioner. They're the good guys, but that don't make them any less dangerous. Outside that, just don't be an asshole.
I'm ready, let's do it.
Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Okay, so let's go. So we're going to Aquila City now, so... Interesting, Aquila City. I think it's time we've done some main missions, isn't it? About time, bro. I don't actually know where my ship is right now. Let's go over this way. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty confident actually that we're gonna start smashing their game out a little bit, bro. Like I said, I know there's still some stuff in that faction area for us to do. Technically, there's still a whole other section for us to do. Yeah, technically there's still a whole other section for us to do, but trying to do it in a way that we're getting main missions done as well. We don't want to just be doing... We could be here for... This could be like a 200 episode series, bro. And realistically, I've given myself a month to complete this game. And the craziest part is we've got 3 games next month that I want to play, bro.
I'm sorry.
This year is wild for gaming. Like even for games I haven't played, like Baldur's Gate. Like,
Giant carapace-encrusted tanks. Enter the new scanning protocol.
bro, so many,
I
so
suppose I
many.
have time for a... We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
Oh my gosh, yes, now.
Sorry to pull you aside like this, but I wanted to take a moment to congratulate you. Taking those steps to eradicate the Terramorph threat is essential to the safety of every living thing in the settled systems. You should be proud.
Thank you, Sarah. Something had to be done. Those creatures were dangerous. It's a relief that the situation has been handled. I think you're overstating things a bit. Something had to be done.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you treated the situation with the urgency it deserved. I only wish that the United Colonies chose to exterminate the Terramorphs with the experimental microbe, instead of choosing this ridiculous Asili solution. Apparently, their decision was based on your recommendation. That was a risky choice you've made.
Yeah, but it's a safe one. I expect you to support my decision. The Asili solution only presents us with minimal risk. The expensive microbe would have been an even greater risk.
I beg to differ with you. Deploying the Asili solution is going to take years. Perhaps even decades. The microbe would have cut that time drastically.
I know, but it doesn't always mean it's easier. I couldn't condone the release of an unproven microbe into our ecosystem. I hear what you're saying. I don't know if I'm convinced. You're right, I should have recommended the microbe. Why does it matter how long it takes for the Asili to get rid of the Terramorphs? I couldn't condone it.
Well, I'm disappointed that you didn't trust the science. Thankfully, the eradication of the Lazarus plant gives the Asilis a bit more time to do their job.
I feel as though I've let you down, Sarah. Even if we don't agree on this matter, I appreciate your honesty. I wish you'd be more supportive of my decisions, but you think eliminating the Lazarus bit is enough? Even if we don't agree on this matter, I appreciate your honesty.
Of course. I wouldn't have it any other way. I appreciate the fact that you've taken the time to listen to my opinion on the matter.
Serious, no worries.
I'm sorry if I've said anything that jeopardizes our working relationship.
Okay. It's cool that she'll talk to you over certain points of the game. Actually, no.
Huh? That sounds exciting. Let's hear it.
Okay. It's called space.
Let's get up here.
Space is cold and dark. Starships fly there like comets.
Not bad. Hey, we...
Let's get on here. Let's go out. Let's go out. Oh, is it in here? Wait, is it actually in here? Oh, it's doing this thing again. It's doing this thing again. Look, you have to get on the ship first. It's so weird. I don't know why it's not doing this. I didn't have to. I could do it from the nav console. Right, doesn't matter. We'll just take off from here. If I go here and I go to, well, I can just pop myself around, go mission, and it should just fly us to there. I've got to try jumping. What? You have not explored every system on this route. Try jumping to a closest system. Right, so, oh, you've got to jump. Right, so what if I go to Narian? Set course. Hello? Set course. And then can I jump to there? That's me. No. Right, so you have to jump from course to course. I don't want to land at Hotel, bro. I just want to get to wherever I get to. You have not explored every system on this. Well, are you not going to let me even look at it? But bro, it's bizarre. It won't even let me look at it, bro. Let's go to this one then. Right, let's go here. Right, now let's try. We will work this out, bro. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? Set course for here, bro. What are you doing? This is crazy, bro. What? I don't understand. Bro, get me on the map right now. Get me on the map right now. Pissing me off. You're winding me up, bro. Get me on the map right now. Look, we need to go here. Here. Look, it's not far. It's not far. Thank you. Oh my gosh. We just grav jumped about 5 times. Nope, we're gone. Bye. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to Three-Star Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for contraband. You can be on your way. All right, you're good. Welcome to Aquila City.
Let's land there. Aquila City, okay. So what's this place like? We're finally like exploring. We've explored a lot, right? Anyways, but we're going to explore a lot more now. Okay, let's exit the ship. See what's going on here. Okay. Okay, let's see.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Understood. Let's go and hold on. Check out a few things first. What about COE? Is she coming?
She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar.
Okay. What we're gonna do is
I was done too.
Right, what we'll do is we will leave it. Sound will be locked as you'll follow it if you continue. Okay. Guys, we're going to leave it there for now. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, bro. And yeah, next episode, bro, we're doing main mission stuff. Quite a few of it. Gonna try and get some of it done. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.